I'll just hold it. Good morning. Let's try that again. Good morning. I was better, but still weak. Good morning. Welcome to the 2018 Osceola County State of Education Address. I'm Ricky Booth. I'm the chairman of the Osceola County School Board. 2018 is an exciting time for Osceola County education, because at the heart of any thriving community is its education system. It is of critical importance for the economic development of a community, can only be achieved in conjunction with a high-quality education system, and I know the folks here would agree with that. So to that end, I would like to introduce my fellow school board members this morning, to whom you will hear from all of them about all the progress being made. First, I'd like to introduce Vice Chairman, Mr. Clarence Thacker. Where's he at? Clarence? There he is in the back. Mr. Kelvin Soto is with us. Where's he at? Kelvin? Mr. Jay Wheeler. Thank you, Jay. And Mr. Weisheyer could not be with us here today. He is in Tallahassee on assignment. He's with the Florida School Board Association legislative group up there, so we appreciate it. So I'd like to ask you now to all stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the singing of our national anthem by Christine Adams, Jabari Lewis, Harry Otero, and Zyral Villanueva, students from right here at the Osceola County School for the Arts. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we also want to thank Miss Isabella Liu. If you heard the piano being played this morning as you came in, she's also one of our talented students from right here, the Osceola County School for the Arts. Our title sponsor for this year's event is the Central Florida Educators Federal Credit Union. They are an amazing supporter of Osceola County schools, and I'd like to invite Mr. Kevin Miller up, the president and CEO, to say a few words now. Mr. Miller?
Thank you, and good morning. On behalf of CFE Federal Credit Union, I'm pleased to welcome you to Osceola County 2018 State of Education. As a credit union founded by local teachers, CFE is a proud partner of the School District of Osceola County. Our roots in education have shaped who we are as a credit union for more than 80 years, as we believe that empowering our community begins in the classroom. We aim to support education in Osceola County through a partnership with the school district in a variety of ways. Through our high school branch program, students are trained to run a self-sufficient CFE branch on the high school campuses, currently offer this program in Poinciana, and are looking forward to our newest branch in St. Cloud High School. Our members can support Osceola County through their debit card transactions. Every time the Osceola debit card is used, we make a donation to the school district. This past year, we're pleased to donate $20,000 to the program, and to date, we have donated $191,000 to the school district through this program. We also believe in the power of investing in our teachers. In 2017, we began a joint partnership with both Valencia and Osceola schools for the Future Teachers Academy, where we're supplying students with scholarships where they will graduate from Valencia and become teachers in Osceola County schools. Our schools in Osceola County have had a powerful impact on our community as a whole, and we at CFE are proud to sponsor this event and to sponsor today's State of Education address. We look forward to learning more about this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. We truly appreciate the Central Florida Educators Federal Credit Union. Thank you very much. This morning, our delicious breakfast was prepared by our culinary students at OTEC. No longer TICO, OTEC. Let's say it all together one time. OTEC. All right, there we go. Thank you, guys. And our partners in providing the breakfast this morning were the Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber, the St. Cloud Greater Osceola Chamber, and the Education Foundation of Osceola County. So thank you to all of them. We appreciate it. Before I close out and get down and turn it over to the big boss of the school district, I'd like to share a story with you. Last week, I had the opportunity to meet a young lady who was a successful travel sales associate. She was so successful, in fact, that she was invited to be part of her company's global ambassador program. They sent her to Rwanda, where she volunteered in an all-girls school, probably some of the most at-risk girls in the entire world. When she returned home, she knew she'd made the right decision just months before she left on her trip to leave that job. She was searching for a more rewarding career, one that would engage her in her community, one that would have a lasting impact. Miss Ellen Becker is now an English and language arts teacher at Discovery Intermediate School, and we are thrilled to have her. For it's the passion of Miss Becker and the educators all across this district, all the hardworking support staff, the engagement of community stakeholders and business partners, the dedication of Dr. Pace and her entire leadership team, and the vision of our own school board that I can stand before you today and tell you the state of education in Osceola County is as bright as it has ever been. So thank you. We appreciate it. So please help me welcome to the podium now someone who is tirelessly committed to the highest expectations of achievement for each and every student, an individual we are extremely fortunate to have right here in Osceola County. Please help me in welcoming Superintendent Dr. Debra Pace.
Good morning. I am thrilled to be with you this morning to share an update on the vitally important work that is being done to ensure that each and every one of our Osceola students reaches his or her highest potential. Our theme this year in the Osceola School District is Ubuntu, which is an African word that conveys the philosophy that I am what I am because of who we all are. Our public schools are giving us reason for optimism, for hope. Take a look.
I am going to Brown University because we are a community.
I am a FAMU Rattler because we are a school district that strives for excellence.
I am able to attend Georgetown University and stay so motivated because we are such a supportive school district.
Our theme this year in the Osceola School District is Ubuntu, an African word which conveys the philosophy that I am what I am because of who we all are. It embodies the ideas of connection, community, and mutual caring for all. I firmly believe that it is through supporting one another and working together in collaboration toward our shared goals that will bring continued growth and even higher levels of achievement. The success of every individual strengthens the success of our schools, the district, and our community. Without a doubt, we are achieving better results because we are working together. Across this district, Osceola administrators and teachers are working in strong professional learning communities to drive instruction and innovation in our classrooms in order to shape our students' futures. To further support this critical work, there exists a powerful support network comprised of our school board members, parents, professional support staff employees, district administrators, volunteers, business partners, elected officials, and our other community residents. As we continue on our journey from good to great, in the second year of the district strategic plan, amazing things are happening in all of our schools. We know our purpose, but the bigger Ubuntu question now is, what will you do to ensure the highest levels of learning for our students and to enable our community to continue to grow and thrive? Fill in these blanks. I am, because we are. By working together with a commitment to the spirit of Ubuntu, greatness is within our reach.
I am driven to succeed because of the faculty, the teachers, the students, the staff, the families at Osceola High School.
I am successful because we as a district provide a tremendous amount of support for its teachers.
I am confident because we are valued as we give our all on our journey from good to great.
I am an empowered, interconnected leader because we are a district that places emphasis on the importance of the establishment of collaborative teams and relationships.
I'm prepared to be a leader because we are a school district that focuses on providing all the necessary tools to its students.
I am successful because we are a diverse school district.
I am energized because we are a cutting-edge district.
I am excited about the future of our community because we are building a strong educational ecosystem and partnerships.
I am strong because we are united.
I am motivated to learn more because we are a growing school district.
I am ecstatic about the innovation in our community because we are changing the economy of Osceola County by adding the technology industry, which has the potential to steer our students into great careers while keeping them close to home.
I'm excited about the future of Osceola County because of the high-tech industry that will be growing in this community.
I am a dreamer because we are a passionate school district.
I am an artist because we are a district with strong teachers.
I am passionate because we are committed to serving all of our students with excellence.
We know that high-quality early childhood education, strong college and career pathways, and high-quality instruction in every classroom, every day, open opportunities and address concerns of poverty. It is this hope that makes every public school a place where we want our parents to send their children, where educators want to work, and where students want to learn. I am passionate about this work because of the tremendous support of our community, represented by your presence here today, as well as our shared commitment to making our community a better place to live, to work, and to prosper. I'm also excited about the future because we're all in this together. In 2018, more students and parents recognize the power that they have to shape their own education, and that a high-quality education is the key to their children's future and the success of our community. Hope is reflected in the dedication and goodwill our amazing educators spread every day throughout the district. Great teachers make all the difference in a student's life. When children feel that they have that love and support, they do better in school, they feel better about themselves, and they feel more hopeful and determined about their futures. Last year in my update, I introduced you to Trevante Wheeler, a graduating senior at Gateway High School, who persevered through really challenging times. For those of you wondering, Trevante is now enrolled at St. Lawrence University in New York, working on a double major in computer science and economics, and his positive outlook has not changed. In a recent text, Trevante says, "My future is bright and I can't wait to get there." That started in the Osceola County School District. Today, I'd like to introduce you to one of our littler learners, who, like Trevante, has a story with meaning that reflects who we are as a school district and as a community. Meet Carmen, a third grader at Ventura Elementary School. She and her family recently relocated to our area in October after the devastation in Puerto Rico from Hurricane Maria. I'd like you to also meet Ms. Sanchez, who's a teacher at Ventura Elementary. She came to Ventura from Puerto Rico last year. But here's where the story gets really good. Carmen and Ms. Sanchez knew each other in Puerto Rico. In fact, Ms. Sanchez had been Carmen's special education teacher for 3 years before she moved to Florida. Neither of them knew that the other had relocated here to Kissimmee, or that either one of them or both of them would land at Ventura Elementary. Not until Carmen's first day in her new Osceola school, when they saw each other across the campus. The moment they saw each other, they both recognized a friendly face and embraced with tears and smiles. Carmen immediately knew on day one in the school district of Osceola County that she had love and support inside the walls of her new school, what we want for all of our students. Since September, the Osceola School District has welcomed with open arms over 2,600 new students like Carmen, all displaced from Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands by Hurricane Maria. And when we talk about educating students, all means all. Whether we've had them since pre-kindergarten or we see them for the first time today, we are committed to ensuring their success. As a former principal, I can attest that it is hard to improve achievement in just one school. So how do you foster excellence across a diverse group of schools, each with different needs, strengths, and challenges? This morning, you will hear the progress we are making on our journey from good to great. We are in our second year of our strategic plan. The 5 goals remain the same: academic success, talent management, fiscal responsibility, community engagement, and governance. And our recent Advanced Ed Accreditation Team review saw strong evidence that our strategic plan is truly guiding our work. While we haven't yet achieved greatness, the team saw systems in place working together in alignment to get us there. There are many factors that go into making a school district great. The most obvious is that state letter grade, which we're pushing toward an A, and it is within our reach. I'm proud to report that last year in 2016-17, our grade increased by 43 points from a C to a B. Achievement improved in every cell of the accountability formula, illustrating the school district's the school district's comprehensive approach to increasing student learning for all students in all areas. In addition, this past December, the Osceola School District was honored as one of only 447 districts in the nation in Canada by College Board for their AP College Honor Roll. This is a tremendous accomplishment of our principals, our teachers, and our students. Even more impressive, we are the only district in Florida to be recognized this year. To be included, the district had to increase the number of students participating in rigorous advanced placement courses, while also increasing or maintaining the percentage of students earning a 3 or above, demonstrating their success in AP. This national recognition reflects the district's success in clearing a path for more students from all backgrounds to not only participate, but also succeed in AP. More good news. Osceola County has significantly improved its graduation rate to 86.3%, a 4.3 percentage point increase over last year, and an increase of 8 points since 2013. Osceola's graduation rate is now 4 percentage points higher than the Florida's statewide graduation rate of 82%, which increased by only 1.6 percentage points last year. And in comparison with graduation rates across the state, the Osceola School District is now ranked 3rd among our neighboring Central Florida coalition counties, behind only Seminole and Indian River. And we are ranked 15 out of 67 districts in the state, up from 29 just a year ago. Academic success. Thank you. We do believe that graduation rate is probably one of our most significant measures in terms of what we're doing with our students. Academic success remains our top priority. Please turn your attention to the screens as School Board Member Jay Wheeler shares how we are taking student achievement to new levels for all students.
Thank you all for being here. Good morning, Dr. Pace. I'm here at Celebration High School, Go Storm, with Rachel and Alyssa working on an application of the quadratic function. This type of hands-on student inquiry is happening all across the district. The belief is that every student deserves an excellent education and the opportunities it provides. As such, the district is continuing to improve literacy instruction across all content areas. Better yet, we're finding success. In 2016, 41% of third graders were retained. In 2017, that percentage was cut by more than half to 19% retained. Students at all levels are taking diagnostic assessments throughout the year. These assessments allow teachers to immediately work with individual students on areas in need of improvement before students fall further behind. Schools are also participating in learning cycles. School and district administrators and academic coaches observe all classrooms in order to review data and provide immediate feedback on effective teaching. Mathematics remains an area of opportunity for district-wide improvement. For the first time, the district has developed a comprehensive K-12 math plan to ensure high levels of achievement for all students. This math plan outlines teacher trainings, the progress monitoring of students, and ensures students are placed in the appropriate mathematics courses. As with our literacy focus, an aggressive schedule for learning cycle for mathematics is being followed. The district is also working on increasing and strengthening college pathways for all students. This ranges from enhanced K-12 gifted and accelerated achievement options to our school-wide SAT and PSAT days, where the cost of testing is paid for by the district. Bottom line, students are being set up for success. In addition, Osceola students earned 1,095 more industry certifications last year than in 2014-15. Middle school students earned 430 more high school credits last year than the year before. The district saw a 37% increase in the number of AP exams passed by students from 2016 to 2017. Middle school course offerings leading to industry certifications are now better aligned to high school and industry needs. And we are strengthening Project Lead the Way pathways in computer science, engineering, and biomedical science at all levels. I'm also proud to share that Osceola leads the state by being the first school district in Florida to partner with the SEMI Foundation for High Tech U. This is a 3-day program for high school students where they put science, engineering, technology, and math skills to use during hands-on workshops led by actual industry volunteers in high tech and engineering fields. This is another example of how the academic environment we are building in the Osceola School District will support higher paying jobs, higher valued homes, and opportunity for our children to live, work, and raise their families right here in Osceola County. And finally, exciting plans are underway for Osceola County's new STEM demonstration, Magnet High School, to be built in Neo City in partnership with the Osceola County Board of County Commissioners and the University of Central Florida, Go Knights, and Bridge. The school, which is set to open in August 2018, will support the need to develop a specialized talent pipeline to support the new economy being developed through Neo City. Students from across the district who will attend will be provided with rigorous hands-on learning opportunities in STEM fields such as engineering, advanced manufacturing, biomedical engineering, and cybersecurity. Students will have the opportunity for dual enrollment with UCF while in high school, as we direct enrollment opportunities with the college upon graduation. Speaking on behalf of my fellow board members, our focus is on building a strong foundation for lifelong learning and post-secondary success. We are laser focused on this goal in order to prepare our current and future students for the jobs of tomorrow, for our community, our region, to grow, prosper. After all, our students' futures depend on it.
In order to achieve the academic improvements that Mr. Wheeler described, we must prioritize the people and the relationships that enable our work to be successful. That means building leadership capacity at all levels, strengthening our recruitment and retention processes, and creating a district-wide culture of feedback for professional growth and continuous improvement. Since July 1, the district has onboarded 1,208 new employees in our workforce of over 8,500 people. Believe me, teachers and school leaders have no shortage of people giving them advice or making demands on their time. What they need is fewer distractions and more practical support to help them with what they care most about, meeting the needs of all of our students. To tell you more about the district's talent management efforts is School Board member Mr. Kelvin Soto.
Very good. Thank you. And thank you, Dr. Pace. I am here at Mill Creek Elementary in the spirit of Ubuntu. We have seen that schools and teachers benefit in a variety of ways when teachers work together. Time during the workday has now been allocated in every school each week for professional learning communities. This allows educators to meet regularly to share their expertise and to collaborate to improve teaching skills. For example, an individual teacher may become aware of the incongruity between his or her commitment to ensure learning for all students and the lack of a strategy to respond when some students do not learn. PLC members can help design strategies to ensure that struggling students receive additional time and support, no matter who the teacher is. When it comes to goal number 2, a number of programs have been created to provide educators with ongoing support. New this year, the district is gathering immediate input from first-year instructional staff with tripod weekly surveys. Real-time data from the surveys are utilized to determine immediate needs and to provide topics for professional developments for educators. For teachers who are looking to build their leadership capacity, the district is now collaborating with both the University of Central Florida and Stetson University to provide master's cohorts for educational leadership. In addition, some of our principals will be participating in the National Institute for School Leaders Executive Development Program. For our operational employees, the district is working to develop and implement a leadership pipeline. This year, close to 60 of our professional support staff attended our first ever operational leadership fair. And finally, as our district continues its journey from good to great, retention of our high-quality employees is of critical importance. The district has also entered into a new partnership with Education Preparation Institutes for current teachers who need to complete requirements towards a professional certificate. As you can see, great things are happening when it comes to talent management. Back to you, Dr. Pace.
Thank you, Mr. Soto. Running schools and improving them cannot take place without the proper people, as Mr. Soto said, but also it takes the proper resources. It all starts with the school board's budget process. Just like in business, spending drives decisions across the district, including the ability to hire highly qualified teachers, offer professional development, ensure that students are supported with wraparound services and extracurricular offerings, including athletics and fine arts. They also need technology infrastructure, field trips, library resources, college prep, and more. Goal number 3 in the strategic plan calls for the board to evaluate and prioritize the use of our resources to best impact our instructional priorities, to also maximize efficient use of capital funding, and to continue to explore alternative revenue sources. Our strategic plan drives our budget planning process as we remain committed to aligning our resources with our goals. Here to talk more about fiscal responsibility is School Board Vice Chair, Mr. Clarence Thacker.
Good morning. It's hard to believe a year has passed since we first presented Goal 3 of fiscal responsibility. At that time, I spoke to you from the side of the new high school, which was mostly dirt at that time. As you can see, we've come a long way in a year, including a new name and mascot. The Tehopatalaga High School Tigers will begin classes in just over 6 months. This new 3,000 student school will be a state-of-the-art STEAM high school. The rigorous STEAM curriculum will expose our students to science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, inspiring career paths and enabling them to build a base of knowledge to further their education and training to enter the growing segment of high-tech, high-wage careers. The school board continues to stay focused on maximizing every dollar we have available. You may not realize this, but we have 67,000 students in Osceola County School Districts. That makes us the 12th largest district in the state of Florida and the top 100 in the country. Our budget this year has surpassed $1 billion for the first time. time. A fact you may not be aware of is the Osceola County School District currently ranks 67th out of 67 counties in the state of Florida for the lowest administrative cost per student in the state. I like to think we do more with each dollar we receive than many districts in the state of Florida. The statewide funding formulas do not favor districts with low property values. Osceola County suffers from this. Thanks to the taxpayers in Osceola for approving the half-cent sales tax, it is allowing us to take care of ourselves. We are able to catch up on our maintenance we have been deferring and begin student station replacements at our oldest schools as we promised to do with the tax. We want all of our students to have quality facilities that they can take pride in and our community can be proud of. The half-cent sales tax will generate between $20 and $25 million per year for the next 20 years. The Sanford-Orlando-Kissimmee MSA is expected to grow by 1 million people by 2040 in the next 22 years. Of that growth, Osceola is expected to account between 40 to 45% of that total, or 120% growth increase in Osceola County in the next 22 years. That will increase our size from 365,000 people to over 765,000 people. The half cent will not pay for that new student capacity. The impact fees on new housing construction in the county will. We just finished an impact fee study last year and have made a recommendation to the Osceola County Commission for a new fee structure. The school board does not have the authority to levy impact fees. That has to be done by the county commission at the request of the school board. We believe the recommended impact fee structure better places the burden of the impact with the type of product being constructed. These fees are high. We know they are high and we all wish they were lower. But the bottom line is, based on our property values and the allocations from the state legislature, we will not be able to count on other state revenues to pay for our growth. We continue to lobby and work with our state legislatures and the Department of Education on the financial impediments in front of us. The problem is there's a limited supply, and anything that helps us probably comes from another area of the state, and you can imagine the reaction to that. We are in our third year with a balanced budget after several years of having to use our reserves to operate. We as a board set a very high bar for the staff when it comes to financial and operational management. Our goal is to be awarded the Governor's Sterling Award in the future, which recognizes performance excellence. That will be a sign we have moved from good to great. Thank you very much for coming today, and I will turn it back to Dr. Pace.
Thank you, Mr. Thacker. When it comes to establishing a district culture in which such continuous improvement and meaningful changes as Mr. Thacker discussed can occur, it's not simply about what you do, but also how you do it. It's the culture you create, and we know we cannot do it alone. When it comes to stakeholder involvement in our school district, two words come to mind: engagement energizes. Please turn your attention to the screens as School Board Member Tim Weisheyer shares the progress being made on Goal 4, community engagement.
Very neat, thank you. Hello, from Chestnut Elementary School for Science and Engineering, home of the Stallions. I'm here with Mrs. Turner and Daniel, who are together reading as part of our Bookmark Buddies program. The purpose of goal number 4, community engagement, is to ensure that school improvement is done hand in hand with the community. It recognizes how integral schools are to their communities and how much parents and communities have to offer as partners. By embracing community engagement, the school board, time and time again, has demonstrated its recognition that families and communities have an important say in education in Osceola County. When successful, the many approaches to community engagement create a continuum of interaction that builds trust, respect, and a sense of purpose among those involved that ultimately results in a stronger and more sustainable student outcome. The school board is building upon its communication outreach efforts by doing weekly tripod electronic surveys to parents in order to get real-time feedback to drive improvement efforts regarding engagement. Also, new this year, constituents can now hear the latest school district news and successes directly from each school board member, as we are proud of our electronic monthly newsletters and expanded social media efforts. As a district, we have over 20,000 followers on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. This spring and into next fall, we will also be holding focus groups for staff on what is working well and what could be improved at work locations, as well as community roundtables to listen to community needs and interests directly from our stakeholders. We have continued to share the message that more than ever before, parents have a say in what high-quality education looks like based on their individual students' needs and interests. The district more than doubled attendance at this year's Choice Fair, held in November, as over 2,000 parents and students came out to learn about school programs and offerings. My fellow school board members and I are continually recognizing student success with top 10 junior breakfasts this past fall, on College Color Days, and during College Week, and our Osceola Scholars event each May, which recognizes all high school seniors who are accepted into a top 100 college or university. Of course, shaking the hands of thousands of seniors at graduation is the proudest recognition of all. This year, the Osceola School Board expanded its partnership with Positively Osceola in a show of appreciation and support for our outstanding educators and professional support staff employees. Each month, surprise visits to 2 deserving people are highlighted on Positively Osceola's website and social media sites, as well as the district's, as a community celebration of those dedicated individuals that do amazing work in our schools. All stakeholders, educators, families and communities, businesses and legislators must join ranks to increase excellence in our schools and district. This is a challenge we must face together if all students are to reach the high standards we expect of them.
Thank you, Mr. Weisheyer. When it comes to Goal 5, governance, all 5 elected officials on our school board operate with a high level of integrity, personal accountability, respect, and stability, which has greatly furthered our district's improvement efforts. Clear direction and strong expectations and strong leadership at the board level has had positive ripple effects through all of our schools, our departments, and our community. As the board continues to work on building leadership capacity across the district, individuals have stepped up to share accountability for results and to identify opportunities to learn from each other and from experts in the field. Up next, to tell you more about Goal 5, governance, is our school board chairman, Mr. Ricky Booth.
And you guys made all of these? Awesome. Great job. Thank you, Dr. Pace. I'm here at Harmony Community School in a classroom where students are preparing for the Odyssey of the Mind competition. A few miles down the road at Neptune Middle School, students are working on configuring smart boards to build a robot for competition. And at St. Cloud High, teenagers are actually running a business to learn about entrepreneurial skills. As you can see, across Osceola County, we are accelerating efforts to get young people ready for careers in up-and-coming, high-wage industries. Given the impact leadership can have on student outcomes, it is no wonder that building the capacity of district and school leaders is among the top priorities of the Osceola County School Board. My fellow board members and I achieved Master Board certification this past December from the Florida School Boards Association. Through governance training sessions, the board worked collaboratively with Superintendent Pace on enhancing our ability to work effectively as a governance team to positively impact student achievement. This required a total of 22 hours of voluntary leadership training. Those work sessions were designed to strengthen our team's ability to work effectively, efficiently, and collectively as a governing body. In order to build the capacity for leadership at the school level, the first cohort of select principals will attend the Harvard Institute of Strategic Leadership this summer. A second cohort of principals will follow the next summer. In addition, all principals have received training in order to refine the school improvement plan process to ensure all stakeholders are participating in that process. The goal is to increase engagement by utilizing research-based, highly effective models of involvement. Over the years, the Osceola County School District has been extremely proud of its district-wide accreditation status by Advanced Ed. This past fall, the district began working towards reaccreditation status through a very rigorous process, as it signals the highest quality at a national level and provides a structured framework for improvement. It assures that all people, processes, departments, and operations in the school system work in concert to increase student learning and organizational effectiveness. The district will finish the reaccreditation process this spring. And finally, watch for the school board's announcement of our red carpet schools and departments this May. Across the district, we are promoting excellent customer service at all levels of the organization. So much so that we have rolled out a red carpet awards program to all our work locations to provide accountability for our customer service expectations. Last week, schools applied for the awards, and over the next several months, community judges will help assure that high standards are being met in such areas as courtesy and respect, communications, responsiveness, and environment. Schools and departments that are judged to provide outstanding customer service will be provided with, of course, a red carpet for their entryway. In order for the district to accomplish our goals, it requires strong partnerships with our government elected officials, businesses, chambers, and community organizations. The bottom line is that good governance promotes the effective delivery of education services, leading to improved teaching and learning. In fact, it ensures that all public schools operate with focus, with teamwork, with urgency, with responsiveness, and with character on behalf of all of our students.
Thank you, Mr. Booth. You are absolutely correct in the belief that when schools and community organizations work together to support learning, everyone benefits. Osceola School District's long and outstanding relationship with Valencia College is a model of how learning partnerships can support improved student outcomes. By bringing together school district and community college leadership and educators, we hope to continue to find new and innovative ways to ensure a more seamless transition from high school to college so that our students arrive prepared to succeed. I'd like to now invite Dr. Kathleen Plinsky, president of Valencia's Osceola, Lake Nona, and Poinciana campuses, to share an update.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to share with you a brief update about Valencia College and our amazing partnership with the school district of Osceola County. Valencia has grown tremendously over the last decade, and we now serve upwards of 70,000 students each year. Much of that growth has occurred in Osceola County, and the Osceola campus serves nearly 20,000 students per year, many of whom are graduates of the school district of Osceola County. Valencia represents a critical point of access to higher education in our community. In fact, of all of the students from Osceola County who go to college somewhere, 3 out of 4 go to college at Valencia. Several years ago, we recognized that Osceola County had one of the lowest college-going rates in the state of Florida. In fact, in 2010, Osceola County ranked 61st out of 67 counties in terms of the percentage of students that were continuing their education beyond high school. This was deeply concerning for many reasons, one of which is that a study from Georgetown University revealed that of the 11.6 million jobs that have been created since the depths of the recession, only 80,000 went to individuals with just a high school diploma. Literally 99% of new jobs in our economy are requiring some education beyond high school. And our community believed that there was a social, economic, and moral imperative to increase the educational attainment levels in Osceola County. So we convened our first Got College meetings to understand the barriers that were preventing students from going to college. How many of you attended the first Got College meeting 5 years ago? Look at all those hands, that's fantastic. As a result of your input, the school district, the Education Foundation, and Valencia worked together to develop a number of strategies to help students overcome the barriers that they were facing. For example, we developed the Valencia Ambassadors Program to allow current Valencia students to talk to younger students about the challenges that they were facing and how they overcame them. Oftentimes, families in our community believe that college is simply too expensive and out of reach. Our ambassadors are able to talk about the fact that a 2-year degree from Valencia costs just about $6,000, not $50,000 or $100,000 as many families imagine, but $6,000 for a degree. And with financial aid and scholarship funds, a significant proportion of our students pay nothing out of pocket in tuition costs. In addition, the Celebration Foundation has been a tremendous partner in sponsoring bus tours of campus for literally thousands of students each year, so that every student in our community has the opportunity to step foot on a college campus and believe that they are college material. During their tour of campus, students learn that they are guaranteed admission to Valencia with a high school diploma, and once they complete their degree from Valencia, they are guaranteed admission to UCF through Direct Connect. But one of the barriers that we knew existed, that we didn't know how to solve at the time, was our geography. We knew that there were many students, particularly those from Point Siena, who were simply cut out of education because of the long commute. Students who tried to take public transportation from Point Siena to the Osceola campus in Kissimmee faced a 2.5-hour bus ride each way. And we knew of students like Rafael, a graduate of Point Siena High School, who simply couldn't make it to campus by car or bus. Undeterred, Rafael walked from Point Siena to the Osceola campus in August. We knew of amazing stories of students like Rafael who made it despite all odds, but we imagined that there must be hundreds, if not thousands of students who simply couldn't spend 5 hours on a bus each day to go to class, or who were willing to walk from Point Siena. We dreamt of a new campus in Point Siena to open the doors of higher education for students who had historically been shut out. And in August, faster than anyone could have imagined, thanks to Osceola County, our Board of County Commissioners and our county manager, and our state representatives who work so hard on our students' behalf in Tallahassee, that dream became a reality. We opened doors of the Point Siena campus to serve nearly 1,200 students who otherwise would not have had the opportunity to go to college. And we learned of hundreds of stories of students who had wanted to go to college but could not before. One of those students is Kisti, who had enrolled at Valencia's Osceola campus a year earlier, but after making it to campus on the first day, she dropped out, recognizing that she would not be able to balance such an arduous commute along with her work schedule, family commitments, and studying. She says that she had basically given up on the idea of going to college until her mom brought her a flyer this summer about the new Point Siena campus. She reluctantly decided to give college another try, and she is flourishing. This photograph was taken while she was presenting before Valencia's Board of Trustees, as she now serves as vice president of our Student Government Association. Overall, our Got College efforts have been a tremendous success. In a period of just 5 years, our work together has resulted in an increase in Osceola County's college-going rate by more than 20%. By 2015, which is the latest data available from the state, Osceola County's college-going ranking had increased from 61st in the state to 27th. And I am confident that when we see the 2017 data released, we'll see another significant increase due to the opening of our Point Siena campus. It is truly amazing. It is truly amazing that we have been able to move the needle so quickly, and it is the result of our powerful collaborative partnerships. The future is bright for higher education in Osceola County. We are adding new buildings to the Osceola campus to make way for additional growth, and we are adding new degree programs. We just recently launched a degree program in residential property management, And we are expanding our nursing program, including adding a bachelor's degree, meaning that a student will be able to earn a bachelor's in nursing without leaving Osceola County. We're also working on adding a degree in engineering technology with a specialization in supply chain automation, which will help prepare students for new jobs, including in Neo City. Indeed, the future is bright for Osceola County. I am so proud of what we as a community have been able to accomplish together to create brighter futures and to open doors of opportunity for students. When Osceola County comes together with a common goal, there is nothing that can stop us, and no goal is out of our reach.
Thank you so much, Dr. Plinsky. She is such a friend and a gift to our community here in Osceola County with her leadership, so we appreciate you very much. As I said earlier, we truly do value our strong partnership with Valencia College. And without a doubt, as Dr. Polinsky and others have mentioned today, we are achieving better results here in our school district and here in our community because we are working together in the spirit of Ubuntu. As a quality education is the fundamental right of every child. We believe that all means all for students means all for adults as well. As we continue on our journey from good to great, we are holding ourselves accountable for the kind of results that fuel continuous improvement. In doing so, we value and respect the work of our teachers, our principals, our staff members in contributing to the growth and prosperity of our community here in Osceola County. And to further support the critical work being done, there exists, as we've discussed, a powerful support network led by our 5 school board members, as well as parents, volunteers, business partners, elected officials, and community residents, all of whom are represented here with us today. That is what makes Osceola County, Osceola County. We believe, with your continued help and support, we can and will change a day, change a life, and change our world. Thank you so much for being with us today. Greatness is within our reach. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. Thank you.